What is up, gamers? A lot of you guys are wondering why I didn't cover the Crescent sneak peek yet. I'm waiting to bundle my reaction, quote unquote, with the Ancient One sneak peek because we know that's coming tonight at 11. So I'll just do them both tomorrow and have actually something to talk about. What I want to talk about as it relates to this video, as far as Crescent and Ancient One go, is I already have both of their uniform or both of their artifacts, and both their artifacts kind of suck. They're not terrible, but they're not fantastic either. Unfortunately, none of the new ones from the update were fantastic either. In particular, I was hoping that Daredevil's would be a lot better than it is, but it's not. So here we are, boys. 66,000 essence. Probably not going to do the whole rip. Let's go, boys. Let's go. It's been a long time. It's been like 2 weeks since we did this, boys. You can farm so much essence these days, boys. You can farm so much essence. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I'm not on the special channel, bro. I'm very superstitious. I'll just get it out of the way. I didn't used to like to talk about how superstitious I was because I know it's dumb, but I'm very superstitious. So we're back on 835 now. We did rattle off a couple thou, a few racks there. But we're back on 835, and there's a 3-star Malekith for our troubles. Bada bing, bada boom, bing, bang, boom. You just cut the hey, my editor, cut the video with that Kendrick music. Oh boy, that's kind of a sad joke. Anyways, yeah, there's just so many ways to farm essence now. You can farm, honestly, 40 to 50,000 a month. It's really fast. So if you're not upgrading artifacts, you can gamble. A 3-star Sandman. And gambling gets worse. A 3-star Sunbird. Gambling gets worse the more artifacts you have. So I should probably stop. Hey, that's a 4-star Dr. Voodoo. I love Dr. Voodoo. But I think I already have, and I gambled for it, and I got it a 4-star. So it's a reroll. It's a reroll for another artifact, which is not bad. Hey, that's a 4-star Kate Bishop. Woo! Okay, we're dropping layups. We're dropping layups and mid-rangers. Now we just got to bang off a couple threes, a couple last-minute threes, maybe a half-court heave, a Nikola Jokic, perhaps, and then we'll be good. What am I looking for these days? Oh man, so many thoughts going through my mind. Obviously, I would love to have any version of Daredevil's artifact because that thing is so good. Well, I mean, I guess an upgrade to existing artifacts. Oh man, like if we pulled like a 5-star, 6-star Nick Fury, that would be absolutely nutty. That would just be filthy. Same thing goes for, I believe, Sin, and I believe also Valkyrie. So almost all support artifacts I have at 3 or 4 stars these days, besides Black Cat and Agent Venom. So any of those bad boys would be nice. But other than that, I don't know that there are that many. I haven't really kept track, to be honest. I kept track for a long time, and then I started getting tired of it because we got so many bad characters, right? And so many bad uniforms and bad upgrades, and so the artifacts don't really matter. I think I had a 4-star Gambit already, so that was one of the only good artifacts recently that I would say would be a good chase. Obviously, if you don't have every artifact or most of the good artifacts, then there's a ton of chase ones. Oh, I mean, obviously pulling any version of Knull above 3 stars would be insane. Yeah, of course, because I'm still rocking. We're still rocking a 3-star Knull. And at this point, it's sunk cost fallacy. I just don't want to... Oh, it's a 3-star Dazzler. I don't want to get his artifact, like pay with a selector, and then have it farmable in the next update. For those of you keeping score as far as how long it's been, you're thinking, oh, they're never going to release Knull's artifact for free. They've changed their mind. No, they should release it for free. Kurt did some digging. Shout out to Kurt on Discord. And he found that it was 7 months from tape to tape. That's a 3-star Sam Alexander Nova. Where's Richard Rider's rework? All right. Sorry. Outburst over. Oh, that was a 5-star Spider-Man that I glossed over. God damn, I clicked the button too fast. 5-star Spider-Man's nice. I have a 6-star Spider-Man, but 5-star is a very nice reroll. Very, very nice indeed. I might reroll that on Doctor Strange in this video. Okay, so what was I saying? It was 7 months. Thanks to Kurt for digging this up, but it was 7 months tape to tape from Kang's release to when his artifact was farmable in his stage. Yeah. Now, for recent additions, hey, that's 3-star Mantis. For recent additions like Black Swan, I believe hers was added almost instantaneously. So I think that's where a lot of people remember that. And then they think, okay, well, we need to get the new ones right away. The difference is with the new world bosses after Black Swan, they don't have artifacts because they haven't been reworked recently. Obviously, I'm talking about the Children of Thanos, Corvus, Proxima, Ebony, and Black Dwarf. But otherwise, the ones before Black Swan took a long time, right? Even though Gore was released and his artifact was released, we didn't get that artifact added to the World Boss Legend, or World Boss Legend stage for a long time. So 7 months seems to be the consensus, at least, or the recent memory, recent history consensus. So that puts us at, if Knull came out in November, that puts us at like May or June. I know, hey, it's a 3-star Carnage. I know May or June is a long way away still, but hopefully they'll not speed it up, but probably the anniversary update, the May update for the anniversary will include, that's a 3-star Thanos, will include the Knull artifact farming. So for those of you like me who are still hanging on to farm that for free, hang on a little bit longer. Obviously, if you get it kind of for free from gambling, it is what it is. But do not spend, I wouldn't spend, if you're still waiting, I wouldn't spend selectors on it because it should be coming very, very soon. Basically in 2 updates, 1 to 2 updates worth of time. That was a 3-star Ulick. And then, yeah. So, I mean, obviously, you know, Knull is still the king of PvP. It seems kind of silly not to have his artifact in a higher, you know, rank. But especially because the rest of the build is maxed out. That was a mega refund. Jeez. But it's also just really annoying. It's basically on principle now. Like, for the sake of winning PvP and stuff like that, I should have invested in his artifact at a 5 or 6-star version, you know, months ago. But at this point, it's just a matter of principle. I just don't want to do it and then have it given for free to me. And I could have just waited, right? So, yeah. Obviously, he may be replaced by that time. As crazy as that sounds, it's possible. But that's just a risk you have to take. I don't think he's going to be replaced. I think he'll rock it out until he'll probably make it. If I had to speculate, Knull will make it to at least the 1-year anniversary of his release, being meta or you know, basically top 1 or top 2. That's about as long as Sentry has lasted. Well, Sentry lasted from the anniversary, well, before the anniversary or at the anniversary until November. So, I guess I'm expecting Knull to last longer than Sentry. Hey, that's 3. But at the same time, power creep is not always uniform, and sometimes you know, you'd be surprised. Like, again, certain characters that are more popular, and I think in reality, Knull is just a much more popular character than Sentry. Like, Sentry's popular, but he's not Knull popular, right? So, like, Knull, Jean Grey, these are super duper popular characters. The thing with Jean Grey as well, it's a 3-star Scorpion, is she has her turn as both a hero and a villain, so it's just so much, it represents so much flexibility for the devs, and that's why they keep going back to that well. Same thing with characters like Hulk, right? They keep giving Hulk uniforms because they can just flip-flop between hero and villain whenever they want. Hey, that's a 6-star Spider-Woman pregnancy artifact. Let's go, poggers. Hey, that basically counts as 2 6-star artifacts. Okay, very nice. Yeah, I'm not going to be equipping that one, boys. I apologize, but there's no way. That's a juicy reroll. The 6 stars don't come very often, and when they do hit, you do want to make sure that you're getting the maximum value out of them. I think our artifact's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's like elemental damage. It's a 3-star Omega Red. But even though her artifact is pretty good, I don't really see her getting a rework anytime soon. Bro, I don't even see that movie coming out anytime soon. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's honestly a tough conversation to have. The amount of not reshoots, but sort of like stalling and delaying, and the question marks surrounding the across the Spider-Verse, or sorry, beyond the Spider-Verse, which is part 2 of whatever the third one. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is this ever gonna come out? Oh, auto purchase? No, I don't want auto purchase. I gotta do that shit myself, bro. I'm very superstitious. And then I saw a rumor on Twitter. I don't know if this is true. Blade has been canceled. Again, take this with a grain of salt. It's a rumor, and I saw it on Twitter, and I only saw one account posting it. And I think by these days, that's a 3-star Wong. These days, if you only see one account posting it, it's probably not true, because all these accounts are just, you know, hungry for interaction, so they would all be reposting it if it were actually true and if it had some credit to it. So it's probably not true. That would be a huge flop. That would be a huge flop and a huge fumble if they did that. So pretty bad, I would say, for 66,000. Probably one of the worst combos we've had, with a 5-star, a 6-star, and 2 4-stars. Nothing new. Well, a couple of new ones as far as like upgrades for the star ranking, but nothing I would actually seriously consider equipping. Yeah, this is probably one of my worst hauls, eh? I think I've pulled more for less. I've definitely pulled more for less, but then again, I've been very lucky. So yeah, Dr. Voodoo already has the 4-star, so that's not going to matter. Spidey, I think I swapped him over to a 6-star, so that's obviously a downgrade. And then for Spider-Woman, Maternal Love, yeah, she has a 5-star. So I pulled that 5-star, and there's no way I'm replacing it with the 6-star. The 5-star gives her 18%, excuse me, elemental damage and 0.4. So yeah, honestly, I think this is a difference of like 7 to 10%, because okay, it's a difference of 2 going from 18 to 20, and then 0.4 to 0.5. We'll do the math here. So on average, if she were tier 4, this doesn't really matter at all at tier 3, but at tier 4, 3,500 times 0.004 is 1.4. Okay, and then 3,500 times 0.005, or sorry, 14.0 and 17.5. Okay, so that's a difference of 3.5. So yeah, there's a difference of 5. Obviously, it would be the same instinct. The difference between the 4-star, sorry, the difference between the 5-star and the 6-star artifact for her is less than 5. It's just about 5.5%. It's less than 6% damage, right? Elemental damage. So it's very, very little. It's less than a third, basically. It's very, very little. So there are artifacts like this where there really just isn't much reason, much value to go from 5 to 6, unless you obviously really love the character, or you're going for like ranking or something like that, or you just want a max build. But do the math yourself and and get it right, unlike me. But do the math yourself and you know, be careful, because sometimes people think, oh, it's a 6-star artifact, it has to be better. I mean, technically, yeah, it has to be better, but it doesn't have to be much better. It certainly doesn't have to be much better. Now, for 5-star rerolls here, I said Doctor Strange, but Doctor Strange artifact sucks. Genuinely, it sucks. It's like, you know, yeah, it's really bad. So do I actually want to reroll this? I do get the extra instinct, which is nice. Who else would I reroll? I would reroll maybe I rerolled Magneto's. You know what I really wish we had? I don't know if I'm the only one that wants this, but you know how we have this button for CTPs? Could we get this button for artifacts as well? Is that kind of too much? Is that too much? Ooh, we could reroll magics. I don't really like rerolling magics either, though. Is that too much to ask for, though? I don't know. Maybe it is. What a joke, man. What a joke. Rank 300 build. Otherwise, I mean, I should shoot up to like top 50 if I actually get that thing rocking and rolling. Yeah, all right. So I don't know who to pick, so we're just gonna choose Doctor Strange here. We're gonna do one reroll. I probably don't want to do a lot of rerolls on this just because it's expensive, but we're gonna burn this Spider-Man one. Sorry, I can't give it to any of you guys. Oh, did I press it? Oh, bro, I thought I pressed no. Okay, well, that bricked. We'll try one more here, just for the fun of it. And it bricked again. Very fun. Very nice. Thank you very much for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the gambling. That was 66,000 plus essence. Probably closer to like 80 with the refunds and stuff. But yeah, it doesn't always go your way. And sometimes you rob the bank and sometimes the bank robs you. Hey, it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching the video. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the content. Crescent and Ancient One reaction coming tomorrow. And then patch notes and then update. Boom, bada bing. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.